Well, hello there. I did actually speak over this video, but sadly the wind was too much and I can't seem to cancel the wind out. I'm trying to see if I can get a mic or something from my phone. But we're out in the ewe camp actually gathering the ewes up. My uncle's on his motorbike helping me. It's the first time him and I has been on a bike together for a very long time. And has probably coming up 3-4 years. We was out gathering and we're just towards the end here. But we had a pretty good day. It was very windy, but it wasn't too bad. The sheep ran good. None squatted on us. We got them in all right. We stopped, I think, 3 times just to have a breather. It was quite a bit to do. Normally we have 3 people out there gathering, but with 2 of us on a bike, it was pretty good. Like, we managed to keep ahead of times, and like I said in the video, but you weren't here, but you can only go as fast as the slowest sheep. So basically, if the very first sheep goes at 100 miles an hour, but your last one's only doing 5 miles an hour, then the speed you'll be doing will be 5 miles an hour. So basically, your last sheep sets the pace. We got on alright, we brought them up, put them in the airfield, where all the machinery and all that is, ready for tomorrow. I've still got a few little things to do ready for tomorrow, but I'll get that done. I was meant to do it tonight, but I spoke about it more. Here's the bikes after we got back. So the one with the yellow seat's my uncle's one, and the other one's my one. His one was the first DRZ in the Falklands. He actually come off it and bent the clamps where the forks go in, and broke his back in the process. So it cost him over 400 something quid. My one is coming up 13, 14 years old, and I think his one's coming up probably 18. And they don't miss a beat, apart from his starter motor's just packed up today. So hope you enjoy and catch us in the next way. So we've got the ewes in, as you can see. So landmarking tomorrow, and we've got all that sorted. So next job is head to the shed and go and sort out the landmarking kit ready and raring to go. Make sure all that's all sorted, and then we've got a few jobs to do around the pens, and then we might go and bring the ewes in and put in the pens ready for tomorrow. Thought I'd come over and get the box ready. So we use these tags for thing. As you can see, they've got GCF written on them. There you go, GCF. And the GCF actually stands for Goodwin Corriedale Farm. So on our bale brands, we put Goodwin Corriedale Farm, which is GCF for short. So we just literally write GCF and we're done. So what we've done is, this is called the Taylor, for anyone that doesn't know. So basically this runs off a small gas bottle, which is, talking of which, I need to go and get, which is this chap here. So it's LPG operated. So there you go, that's LPG operated. And basically this heats up to a burning temperature where it will actually burn through the thing, but it also, because it's sharp, it also cuts through. And this is the high wind model. Downside to this one is that it's very hard to grip. Like, your fingers are well stretched, and it's quite heavy at the other end. Like, your point of balance is sort of like there, and you're hanging on to there, so it makes it very heavy to operate. But we've only got 510 ewes out, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. But then you regulate it through this valve here, so you can turn it on, have it hot or have it cold. Normally what we do to test if it's hot enough is you get a little stick, so like a little piece of wood, and if it burns through a wood about the thickness of that, or a little double the thickness of that, it means it's hot enough that it will burn through a tail. So it's one way to test it. To put the station mark in, don't need those ones because they're the old ones. This is what the Taylor come with to sort of support it, but I find it heats a handle up. So our station mark is what actually claims a sheep is yours, basically. So this here, so we're an N square, so this goes on the end of the ear. So if you can imagine the looking like that, and then goes onto the sheep. That is a very dodgy drawing. Our end square goes into here, so we take a piece out like that. So this bit is no longer there, and then this bit's the ear, and then you got his head, and then you got his googly eyes. So we do, I think, can't remember how it goes. I think it's left-hand side if the animal is looking at you, so his legs are there, and his head's here, and his nose is there. On this side is you put the tag if it's a boy, and on this side if it's a girl. But your station mark, which is the other one, goes in the opposite side. And once we've done that, if they're a boy, and you don't want them to be a boy, you then castrate them, basically. So this is what I've done to Gippy so far. Gippy's still got to have a tag put in his ear, which he's going to get probably done either first thing tomorrow morning or maybe tonight. He'll probably get done first thing in the morning because it's raining, and I don't want to hurt him during that it's raining. So this is how we do it. We have a pack of rings. They're basically rubber, and they go on the end there, and they stretch over, and they put it on. I'll try and get you some close-up views of it getting done tomorrow, depending on weather, because it's not meant to be too good, sadly. I'm not doing so good on the weather front. I've just got soaked finishing off a gate, so I could put the ewes out in their camp Sunday, because they'll spend, we'll mark them tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then we'll spend Sunday, marking them up, letting them have the night and some of the day just mothering back up again, because it's not fair on them having them sort of all in pain. So that'll be it for today. Sorry about the wind on the bike. I can't help it. I need decent cameras. I need a computer to do proper videos on. But I do promise you it is coming. We're also setting up a Facebook page, so we'll be able to send you pictures of what we're doing most nights as well. We're going to think about putting videos to maybe putting them down to 3 times a week, maybe instead of every day. At the moment, because the season's on, we can show you, but a lot of it's like fencing. We spent over 3 weekends doing fencing, and I've done 3 weeks of just a canter, so I could probably put them down into shorter videos for you. That's the plan anyway. So tomorrow, all these pens out there will be full of sheep. I've got to go and gather off that hill because there's a couple jumped fence. Well, actually a tie down come up. And some mutton out there. That's what we call the peat bog paddock. And don't look at the rubbish. That's all got to get moved and cleaned up. And that porta cabin is actually getting moved over towards the house because we're going to use that for a accommodation for like shearers and things like that. So we've got plans to do it. We've just done the roof. We just got to put tin on the roof, and then the roof's done, and we'll go from there, really. So yeah, look forward to watching you tomorrow. Also, just a heads up, when we kill mutton, this is where we do it. That's where we hang them up, to take the guts and all that out. So we hang them up as carcasses. They're up high, so no mice or cats can't get to them. We actually kill them right where you see. Ignore the little red square because I was painting something. But basically where that red square is roughly where we do it. As you can see, we try and keep it as clean as possible. And then we've got the killing stool here, which is not a bad killing stool. But it keeps sliding around. I would like to screw it to the floor, but I can't because it's sharing. But anyway, oh, there's the other gas bottle. I knew I had to. Stay tuned and look out for tomorrow's video. I will try and sort it out. If it's not going to be tomorrow, it'll be early hours Sunday morning, because I'm using someone else's internet. And meanwhile, I've got to go now down and fix a gate down there, right there. And I've got to get all this all set up, ready for landmarking in here. Probably move that compressor out the way also, and have it so we've got a bit of room so we can get stuck in, really. That's all there is to it. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And also share the video. We're planning on getting a few things sorted. I've already been in contact with a couple of people. We've got a Facebook page getting set up so we can post pictures on. I am also thinking about, for the first time, even though I have an eBay account and I use it to buy stuff, I'm thinking about selling stuff. So we're going to get merch or goods of hoodies, hats, beanie things, maybe gloves if we can, coffee cups and all that. But we're going to have a Falklands theme on it, so the Falklands farming sort of thing, so what I'm doing here. Or if I'm tourist driving, we'll chuck a couple of penguins in there and show you them as well. Tourist at the moment is a no-go because of COVID. So, but if you think it's a good idea and that you would be interested, please put in the comments saying, yes, I would like, and I like the idea of being able to buy the logo that I've made, because that logo is now official for the Falkland Islands. It's going to be stuck on all the machinery. And we're going to get it printed onto hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and a few other things. And if you'd be interested, let me know. If not, I'll only make enough for what I need for the farm. But if you think it's a good idea, and you don't want to buy any, but you think, yes, it's a good way of making a bit of extra income for myself, obviously comment in the thing if you think people would be interested in it, or anything else you might think people's interested in. I've got to keep things small because everything that we send away gets sent by air. If I have to send it by sea, it's over £200 a cube to £250 a cube. So if it's too big, it gets quite expensive. So I've got to try and keep it so I can air freight it. So that's the plan anyway. The hoodies and hats will hopefully all be made locally. Then I've got someone that's willing to make some woolly beanies, some actual woolly beanies that go on your head, with a pom-pom on top, with the logo actually stitched in. But it's going to probably not be as fancy as the other one, as the actual thing. It'll probably just have Corriedale Farm written on it, and GCF. But it will be made with our wool off this farm, is the plan. So if you think that's a good idea also, don't forget to put it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.